Last shift today then, wee man.
Aye. Can't wait to be done and dusted. We got to see the back of this. I'm rough as toast this morning.
Aye. How's the love life these days?
Aye, it's going alright. Seeing a lovely girl called Katie. Things are going well.
What did she think about your lift and litter at the weekends?
I've actually not told her. See, since all that stuff with her, just thought it better not to talk about it. I just told her I was helping out a pal, working cash in hand. I'm just worried that she'll see me hanging out with this mob, or somebody will rant their big mouth away. I just don't want her getting the wrong idea about me, you know?
Things are getting serious then.
I'd say so. Serious enough that I don't want her knowing about any of my past. There's a few things we need to iron out. A few relationship rules we need to go over.
Rules? Well, I suppose that's none of my business. Come on, this litter will no lift itself.
Aye, it's none of your business, you dafty. My relationship rules are nothing to do with you or anyone except me and Katie. She just needs a wee bit of guidance on a few things, like dressing appropriately in public. That piss Bob sending me texts saying he saw my Katie bounce past his house on her way to work. I can just imagine him staring as she walked past, with one of those dresses on, all legs and boobs. Nah, that's gonna stop. She was told about walking that way to work. Certainly not with as much skin on display. Need to speak to her about her social media post too. Aye, it's lovely that you were in Lanzarote or Sorrento or whatever you wanted before you met me, but do you really need everyone to see you in your bikini? No, that's for my eyes only. Maybe it'd be best if she deletes them. You never know who might be looking at them and getting the wrong idea. Might just suggest that she runs things past me before posting anything. Need to introduce her to a wee bit of booze and some party powder, lighten her up a bit, get around to my way of thinking. The last thing Johnny Boy needs is another lassie making him look like an idiot. Nobody will ever do that again.
Stop daydreaming, Johnny. Come on, let's get this litter lifted.
You're awfully quiet. You alright?
Well, no. I was speaking to an old friend today and she told me there's a story going around about you. That you'd been in jail for assault. Is that true?
Nah, I've never been to jail. Told you that.
Well, my friend Billy. Why would you say that if it wasn't true?
Because she's never liked me. Listen, I was waiting for the right time to tell you, but I didn't know how to. I don't want to lose you. I love you, Katie.
Johnny, I love you too. I'm sorry about Billy. I don't know why she would have said it, but where's the story come from?
Does it matter where she got it from? I've told you now.
I know, but if people are saying that about you, then...
I know, but if people are saying it, does that matter to you? Does that matter to you more than I do? Because if it does, I can leave. Because I can leave right now if you want me to.
No, Johnny. Come here. Look, we'll forget about it. Never mind.
Right, good.
Should we go and get some chips?
Well, as long as you're paying for it.
Yeah.
Come here.
I knew I could talk you round. The word love does magical things to people. In fact, I think that this word love can take us places we've never been before. That Janie was quite twisted with what she said, rubbing my face in it with her new boyfriend. Letting her mum listen on private conversations is bang out of order. I hear they're engaged now. Well, he's welcome to her. She should have got at least a slap for the way she treated me. You know, I bet at this moment in time, even Katie doesn't like Janie. And she hasn't even met her. She loves you already too. You know that? Good work, Johnny boy. You're back in the game.
The entry into entry soon inflicted on your arm. My linguistics like ballistics causing injury and harm. Raising hell, rocking bells and causing big alarm. And battle scars are given but forgiven with my charm.
All I'm saying is, just try it. You were the same with booze. I mean, I take both all the time and look at me, I'm fine.
No, Johnny, I'm totally against drugs. I'd never even had a drink before I met you and you convinced me it was a good idea.
I know, what a lightweight. If I hadn't convinced you to take a drink, your life would be even more boring and pointless.
What? Boring? Me? How dare you? You told me that if we got drunk together we'd both have a great time. But all that happens is I get sick and I fall asleep. And the last time you took photos of me while I was asleep.
Katie, that's nonsense. Look, I take it all the time and I'm fine. And anyway, it's not about the drugs. It's about a test of your love.
Johnny, no. You said that the last time with the vodka, that if I loved you I would get drunk with you, but I'm not falling for it this time.
You know what? I'm starting to think you're just like everybody else. Because you see if you really love me, you see if you love me the way that I love you, you'd do it.
How can you say that? You know I can't cope with the hangovers and I only drink to please you. Of course I love you.
Then prove it.
What do I do?
Katie, are you alright? You don't look well.
Yeah, I'm fine. It's a rough night. I'll survive. What is it you were wanting to borrow anyway?
Well, nothing too scruffy. I know you like your labels, Katie.
Well, there's a load of stuff in the back of the wardrobe there. Stuff I don't wear anymore. Too much on show. Says it makes me look cheap and easy.
Katie, you should wear what you like. Not what he likes. He doesn't own you.
Should have told you that. Like anything low cut or short. He says it gives guys the wrong idea about me. Oh, he was so angry the last time I wore one of them. Thought he was gonna hit me when he grabbed my hair.
Well, he wouldn't tell me what to wear. First time he pulled my hair, it'd be over.
No, he was quick to apologise and he calmed down. He just doesn't like guys getting the wrong idea. And he got me chocolates and flowers. He obviously loves me. And I love him. God knows I've proved it a few times.
Proved that you love him? What do you mean by that?
Well, promise you won't tell anyone.
Pinky promise.
Well, I think everyone knows that Johnny likes to have a good time when we drink and stuff.
Yep, we all know that he likes his drink and that he likes his party drugs. No. No way. I knew you'd started drinking, but please tell me you haven't started doing that shit too.
Billy, you don't know him like I know him. He told me I was boring and that if I didn't like the same things that he liked, then I obviously didn't love him.
That's rubbish, Katie, and you know it. Oh, my goodness, I can't believe I'm hearing you say this.
He said that he would kill himself if I wasn't in his life anymore. He tells me that if I really love him, then I'd do anything for him, and I do. So
Katie, he's controlling you, and you can't even see it.
Well, I don't see what the big deal is. It's just a couple of drinks and a few lines, and it makes me feel good. So
sure, maybe it makes you feel good at the beginning, but look at the chip of you now. Katie, this has to stop. Katie, a few months ago, you said that he raises his hands to you. Is he still hitting you?
What a lightweight. If I hadn't convinced you to take a drink, your life would be even more boring and pointless. For work? Why didn't you get ready for work like that? You look like you're going on a night out.
I work in a bar, I need to look nice.
Oh, you need to look nice. Who do you need to look nice for?
You're just a wee bit paranoid.
A wee bit paranoid? Why do you want
Just
the dress?
leave it.
No, give me the dress. Is it? Is that right?
It is, it's
Who are you
just...
trying to impress?
No.
Who was there last night that you're trying to impress? But we've got rules. We've got rules and you haven't stuck to them. Why are you lying to me? Right, well, you're always asking for money, you know that, right? Doesn't grow on trees. Why are you flinching? What, do you think I'm gonna hit you? What, would you be scared if I hit you? Is that what it is? Get out of my way!
Katie, you have to go to the police. He might end up killing you.
Katie, in your own time, can you tell us what happened?
Well, we were in the bedroom, we were just, talking about work and stuff, and we were a bit rough from the night before. And for some reason, Johnny said he was going to go and put a washing on. And he asked me if I wanted any of my stuff washed. And I hesitated because I knew that if he went into the kitchen in the washing basket, he would see my dress.
Can you explain what you mean by that? What's the significance of the dress?
Well, we've got like an agreement, like rules on what I should and shouldn't wear out, or at work. And it'd been a really nice sunny day, so I wore a nice summer dress. But it was one of the ones that I'd agreed not to wear.
Okay, and what happened next?
He started drinking again, and he took some coke, and then we started arguing. Well, it was more him than me, really. I was just a bit scared. But he was shouting at me and calling me names and swearing at me, just like usual argument stuff. But then he went and got my dress out of the washing basket, and he was just holding it up to my face, and I thought he was going to punch me then, but he didn't. He took a step back and he just asked me why I hadn't put it in the bin when he told me to. And I was about to say something, and the next thing I knew, I was just like falling on the bed and the floor and next to the bedside table. That's I think that's where I split my head, I think.
Did Johnny hit you, Katie?
He like grabbed my hair, and he threw me onto the floor. I mean, it was just an accident, really, that I hit my head.
Did he calm down after that?
No, he well, I covered my head with my hands because sometimes when he gets that angry, he slaps me really quite hard. But he didn't. He just started like kicking my legs really hard, and he was saying that I wouldn't be in a hurry to show off my bruised legs.
You said about rules, Katie. Can you explain some of those rules? What do you mean by that?
Yeah, just like relationship rules. Johnny just says every relationship needs them, so just...
Do you have your own bank account, Katie?
We have a joint bank account that my wages go into. Well, it's like we share it, but it's in Johnny's name. But whenever I need money, I just ask him and he just gives me the money.
You mentioned cocaine, Katie. Is that something both of you use?
Johnny's always used it. I was really against drugs, but he said that if I really loved him, that I would take it with him. He said the same about drinking and alcohol as well.
Katie, I'm going to ask you a series of questions. These help us develop or understand the risk that Johnny may pose to you. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay, Johnny, you understand that you've waived your rights to have a solicitor present here today?
Right.
Yep. Okay, Johnny, we have a statement that we took for Katie where she reports that you has assaulted her last night in the bedroom of the flat where you both live. Can you tell me anything about that?
Assault? No chance, hardly touched her.
Hardly touched her? What do you mean by that, Johnny?
We were arguing and she was being lippy, so I pushed her away from me and she fell over the bed. That's hardly assault, is it?
So you did push her?
She told me she'd thrown that dress in the bin.
So Katie agreed to wear the dress or not to wear the dress, then she did. So you found out and you started to argue. Does that sound right?
Aye, it's exactly what happened. She broke the rules.
Okay. So the rules, Johnny. Can I ask you a few questions about those? Do you allow Katie to go out and socialise with her own friends?
She doesn't have many friends, but aye, if she wants to go out, she can go out with her friends.
Okay. So you don't have a problem with that?
Well, it's not that I don't have a problem with it, but I don't want her going out with like complete roasters, so obviously I know who she's going out with, we talk about it. It's not like I don't let her go out, I just need to know who she's going out with.
Okay. And the finances, how do you work that?
Well, we've got a shared account, but I set it up, so it's in my name. I've got the card, so I guess it's ours.
So you control the
Right,
finances?
she can't be trusted with that. She's not good with numbers, I take care of that stuff. It's not a problem.
And she has a phone, yeah?
Yeah.
And do you check her phone?
I check her phone if I need to check her phone. I don't just take it all the time off her, I'm not that bad.
What do you mean if you need to?
Well, if there's something I need to check, if there's something I need to look at, just get a second glance at, and she can look at my phone whenever she wants. That's something we've agreed on, that's not like I just take her phone off her.
And the cocaine? Did you introduce her to that?
Do I have to speak to both of you, or?
Yeah. I'm asking you a question.
See, sometimes women need educated about certain things. Especially in relationships, they need to know boundaries, they need to know certain lines, they need to follow certain things. Yeah, I look at her phone. So what? It's not all the time, it's now and again. She has previous for posting photos. Do you know what that's like? Dating somebody when they're walking about like that? Do you know what that does to you?
I'm going to ask you another question, Johnny. Do you have any pictures or anything that might embarrass Katie? Do you keep anything like that?
What, am I not allowed to have pictures of my girlfriend on my phone? Are you trying to make me out to be a pervert?
Just answer the question.
Really?
Yes.
Well, of course I do, she's my girlfriend.
Okay, do you have anything else?
No, I don't.
Okay, Johnny, that's the interview terminated, okay? As a result of the interview and the inquiries made to date, you're now going to be charged with 2 offences, one being under Section 1 of the Domestic Abuse Scotland Act 2018 and the second one being for a common assault on Katie. Do you understand?
The noise in the cells cuts right through Johnny. The whining voices of the chemically challenged, the slamming of doors, the drunks singing and the smell of despair. Johnny feels out of place, as if people like him shouldn't be in places like this. Yet the flashbacks in his head are reminding him why he's here. He's still convinced that if only Katie had done as she was told, this wouldn't be happening. The cells under the court are as smelly and dirty as he remembers. He watches on from as safe a distance as possible as the veteran performers in their own legal pantomime laugh and joke about Valium, vodka and victims, while all he feels is contempt for Katie for putting him in among this. The reality being that Katie was completely innocent in this until Johnny took control of every part of her life, draining her financially, emotionally and mentally, all to prove her love for him. Meanwhile, Katie, with the support from her family, friends and professionals, will move forward from this. She will in time learn to laugh, love and trust again, to wear those summer dresses. During his brief appearance before the sheriff, Johnny was stunned to hear that pushing your girlfriend over the bed is classed as a domestic assault. And what Johnny thought was a normal loving relationship was in fact coercive control. The court heard of Johnny's texts and threats to his previous girlfriend Janie, his admission of guilt, his sentencing. Johnny can hardly believe his ears as the sheriff orders him to be remanded for 2 weeks. As he's led down the stairs, it suddenly dawned on him. Johnny was going to prison.
It's been some shift, I must lift myself up out of here. It's time to switch gear, get the head clear and disappear. It's time to really chill, I feel I will, I can do that at last. Unwind to some jazz, Erica, Tupac and Nas, yes. Not being ruthless, but I'm out this and I can truthfully say I'm done with the hustle and the bullshit of getting through today. Now I just want to get back, I need a heavy kickback. Stick on a bit of Betty Davis funk, man, I can dig that. I'm just grateful for the fact that I can make it and I give back. And if there's only one chance at this, best believe I'll live that. They sold us all a lie when they told us you'll go far. Cause on a packed train, you're humbled when no one knows who you are. That's fair enough, I guess. Yes, I'm interrupted by my phone. Headspace wants me to meditate while I'm heading home. Well, when in Rome, so I zone out with my earphones and set the tone and the frequency for peakness to moan. When it's all been said and done, at the end